What is up, Hatterz? It's your boy Thomas with another Mad Hat reaction. Welcome back to the channel, Creek Squad, Brian Upchurch. This one was requested along with the 7 songs that follow this one. I don't want to flood the channel too much with one artist at one time, so I'm going to try to break it up a little bit. But I promise I will get every reaction in that's been requested. This is Upchurch, Hi-deas 1. I know he's got 8 songs, and there was another additional song that was requested as well. I will get to him, guys, I promise. But without further ado, Hatterz, let's jump over to Creek Squad, and let's see what Upchurch has to offer with Hi-deas 1. Let's get it.
2019. We're more alike than you think. More alike than they want you to think. Church! Hey, he too white. Hey, he too country. Why his truck look like shit, but system steady thumping, homie? Why he rapping about a dog? Why he stunting grandpa's truck? Why he wear a hat like that with 28s like one of us? Like why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why is this a recurring issue? Yeah, I rock them flannels, bound or quick or pick you up a tissue. Rolling Stone, go check the issue. They hit my line for interview. Sit with me in my backyard and learn that they can't fit my mental. And you know why? Because I'm an intelligent species, metaphorically throwing feces, following a trail of Reese's species to a level the devil can't even see me. So when I reach the maximum, I'ma need a case of Maxims, bruh. Cause I'ma fuck the game up till it's the tops of skulls I'm pissing out of.
All right, Church is coming hard. Basically, from the beginning, it's basically some of the hate that he's gotten. You know, why are you messing with him? He's too white. He's too country. He's talking about, wearing his hats and having his trucks, and, just because you're country at heart doesn't mean you can't be other things as well. Upchurch has proven that time and time again. He has different genres that he does, and in my opinion, that's got to be hard as hell. How can, most artists are like, okay, well, I'm country. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put out country songs. Bam, bam, bam. Or I'm hip hop. This is the route I'm taking. I'm going to put out hip hop songs. End of story. I've heard Church doing a rock genre. I've heard Church do country. I've heard Church, sing with, sing his choruses. He's got a great voice for singing. And obviously he's doing hip hop as well. That takes a lot, and I got a lot of respect for Church. But let's take this back a little bit and hear what else he's got to say.
The tops of skulls I'm pissing out of. I'm Caucasian, but not a racist, not even on the white institution. So buy Bible, Facebook, blaming it's your own fault if your vision's faded. I'm nothing like what I'm put out to be, trying to be an icon, ironically. A little old school where they call me Roxy enough.
I'm nothing like what I'm made out to be. Don't judge a book by its cover. This is basically what he's saying. You can't. Just because Church is from the South and he, has a rebel flag, the Confederate flag, he's saying that don't make me racist. He said this in a few different things, and it's completely true. You cannot judge somebody until you know them. Just because, I have a black hat and a black hoodie, that doesn't mean that, I'm emo or goth or anything like that. You don't know me. That's not the type of person that I am. Judging a book by a cover makes you look stupid. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. You can't. You cannot judge a book by its cover. Take the time, get to know somebody, once you get to know somebody, then you can make, form your opinions of them. You can decide what you feel from that.
When you see me out on Instagram with a big AR on Maryland, spitting hot shit with a country accent, don't treat me like some kind of clan. They tell me that I'm stealing from a culture when it's obvious I only know my own. Looks weird to you because you wasn't raised around my zone. You want some smoke, then we can sit down, smoke a joint, and I'll talk about it.
If you want the smoke, we can sit down and smoke a joint and talk about it. That's what he's saying, Instead of assuming that he means a certain way, and instead of going and, ultimately making a fool of yourself for assuming something that's not true, sit down and talk with the man. I would love to sit down and talk with this man and just pick his brain back and forth. Upchurch seems like a really cool dude, seems really humble, really down to earth. And before I started doing reactions, I've never really listened to his music. Never really got much into him, but I definitely follow what he does now. Like I said, he seems like a really down to earth, really humble guy, and it just amazes me that he's going out and he's doing all these other genres. And that he's not just country. He's not just hip hop or hick hop. He doesn't limit himself. And that's dope as hell.
That from a diss song, yeah, let me talk about it. Last year's beat brought new waves. I'm surfboarding that tsunami. Every color Looney Tune rolling with me on some nutty shit, son. Tsunami. Rugrats in the playpen. Tommy got the flat head. Reptar on the mic. I'm Chucky Stone with the bad head. Cartoon.
Rugrats lines. That's cool. Obviously, he's talking about the Rugrats. He brought in Tommy, Chucky, Reptar. Definitely brings back my childhood. Early 90s. Never thought I'd get a throwback to cartoon days from a hip-hop song.
Reptar on the mic. I'm Chucky Stone with the bad head. Cartoon cold. Bang coming as I wanna go. Howdy-doody when I wave. I'm cool with Andy Griffith Hall. So when you see me chopping hard, bumping G's and come up 5, gun rack in the back, I'm telling you this country boy survived. I'm showing you that I embrace the roots of all our roots because that's how I was made. Different roots brewed up in a cup. So take a drink of the product store.
Different. That's how I was made. Different. Or that's how I was brought up. Different roots. It's all about your upbringing. But at the end of the day, we are all our own people. We're all responsible for our own actions. Just because you were, brought up in a family, let's say, people in your family are racist, doesn't mean you have to be. If you're brought up in a family that's Catholic or some other type of religion and that doesn't fit you, just because that's what everyone else is doing doesn't mean you have to do that as well. If it's a good fit for you, then more power to you. Sometimes you need to go out on your own and not follow the pack. That's one of the greatest things about having free will, is just because I like something doesn't mean you're going to. Just because you like something doesn't mean I'm going to. That's one of the beautiful parts about being able to live this life, is being able to make your own decisions, being able to have your own opinions on things. It's 2019 and people, it's crazy because people are getting into full out fights because another person's opinion is different than theirs. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. They don't have to be the same.
That's how I was made. Different roots brewed up in a cup. So take a drink of the products, organic and cleanse your soul. I'm a dose of Kenny Chesney, 50 Cent and 90s born. Rolling up bluegrass and a blunt. Who wanna smoke some? I'm not here to be white or black. I'm here to be creative, son. Church. You know,
Yes.
the biggest white hip-hop icon ever once said, I am whatever you say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
Eminem.
But you know what? I'm not letting people tell me what I am. And I don't even have to tell you what I am either. I just show what I am.
Truth.
My words transfer into actions. And more people should show who they are and stop being what everybody wants you to be. Church!
Exactly. Stop being what everyone wants you to be. Go out and be your own person. Alright, we're going to stop that there so it doesn't pop up another video. Again, Church closed out that song basically saying one of the greatest white hip-hop artists ever. And then he quoted his song, I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? And then he says, I'm not going to let people tell me what I am. And I don't owe you an explanation. But I'm going to show you. My words are going to show you what I am. Church, you absolutely killed that one. This was Upchurch. Hi-deas won. Now I'm excited to get into the rest of them. 2 through 8 have been requested. They are coming, I promise. Like I said, I just didn't want to try to flood the channel too much with one artist at one time. But I promise 2 through 8 are coming. I also have Raise Hell, Eat Cornbread that was requested. So we still have 8 Upchurch songs on the request list. Hatterz, let me know what you guys thought down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me really quick. Click on the bell, select all. You'll be notified when I drop new reactions. Leave a comment. Tell me where you're coming from, or if you just randomly came across the channel. If you want to see me react to something, drop that in the comment section. I try to get to all of them as soon as I can. But I will leave the link to the original content in the description box, as well as ways to find me on social media. I apologize for the glare. It's really bugging the hell out of me. I might have to change my setup a little bit. But I will leave the link to the original in the comment section below. Not in the comment section, I'm sorry. The description box. But go over, if you've never heard of Upchurch and you like what he's got, go over, show the man some love, tell him that Mad Hat sent you. I'm still waiting. One of these days, I'm hoping he comments on one of the videos. I think it would be dope as hell. Love to talk to the guy. Seems very intelligent. But, yeah. Lastly, before I let you guys go, I do have merch available. I will have more merch available shortly. I'm waiting on getting another logo designed. It's almost done. I'm doing a final couple touches on it. As soon as that gets done, I will be dropping more merch with the new logo. I hope you guys like it. Like I said, when it came in, I didn't like a few things, so I'm tweaking it a little bit, doing some revisions to it. But if you don't want to buy merch, but you still want to help out the channel, there are ways to do that in the description box as well. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate the help. I appreciate if you support the channel more than you guys know. I'm looking forward to upgrading equipment and doing all this so I can bring you better reaction videos. So, in the end, thank you. Thank you, Hatterz. I appreciate it. Till the next one.